Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. As you have seen from the title, this is featuring a special guest. It is Wrongway. Now, Wrongway isn't his actual gamer tag. That is a name that he acquired because he was in a match one time and the whole team went one direction and him and maybe one or two other guys went the other way. And the story goes that they got annihilated for going the wrong way. So that's the story as I understand it of how he got the name of Wrongway. So I hope you found that little nugget interesting. Now, it would help me if you would leave a like for this video. It's going to be good, trust me. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, that will also help me. Tell your friends so they could like this video and subscribe because you see the kind of stuff I do. Now, here is the problem. Well, not problem, it's not the right word. I have a story, and this covers, let's see, I guess technically it's a 2 weeks worth of story, but it's really not 2 weeks long. It's just that it occurred in 2 different weeks. It's 2 short stories together. So what happened was, the reason you're looking at this tank, you might be saying, wow, that's a cool looking tank. And for those of you who don't know what it was, and to be honest, if I wasn't told what it was, I would not have guessed it. This is a Tier 8 Soviet Stockade. Now, why is this tank on your screen in front of your face? It's because I wanted to show you a Russian tank. No, really, that's not it. It's because Wrongway, in his long haul missions last week, he finished his long haul. He's like, oh, hey, I got a black card. Fantastic. He opened it up. And normally, our tendencies are to record or make a photograph after the fact, something of what we got. You know, and this is so that we can brag and display this to our friends. You know, and it's like, okay, I got this tank. And then the next time someone else is like, oh, yeah, well, look at the one I got. Okay, and then it goes around in the whole circle. Okay, and that's kind of the fun part, is like show off whatever good luck you had, all right? Because it's always awesome to see someone who gets good luck. Now, if you don't know about the Stockade comes from the black cards. The Stockade is the #1 prize in the current black cards for the Valiant season. The Stockade has a gold price of over 12,000. So yes, Mr. Jackpot did a long haul, got a black card, busted it open, and jackpot 12,000 plus. I don't remember, a couple hundred or whatever it was beyond that. Gold directly credited to his account. He's like, well, I got a couple of ultimate season pass payments, you know, for the next 2 seasons right there minimum. So that was really fantastic. Then today, now this is Monday, the 6th of March. He sends me a message. And the message says, let me see if I can get it for you. All right, this is the part of the conversation. Actually, it's the last part. Didn't have to do any framing or anything. It was just right there. The top part talks about we were looking at the resolutions website, and it still had not updated the fact that he had gotten 5 wins in a row because myself and another friend of ours, Top, had joined up with him. He had gotten 2 wins, and then he ran with us, and we got together. The 3 of us got 3 more wins for him, so he got 5 consecutive. That's one of the challenges you have to do to achieve, I believe it's 100 gold. on the resolutions website. I have a video of that in case you aren't aware of the resolutions. So go look at my videos for the resolutions website. It'll be very helpful. There's a lot of free stuff for you. So anyway, I told him he needed to collect this reward for his 5 wins running. And it still says 4. That's as far as it had been updated. So anyway, and that's why I refer to the update. And then that was earlier, and then I got the message of second long haul. I'm like, oh great, what's this jerk got this time? Well, here we go. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, he got a tank. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Okay, now who does this? Well, apparently the answer is wrong way. He does it. I showed you the Stockade, the #1 card, highest value in the black cards during the Valiant season. What does he do? He long hauls another one. Now, this is granted 1 week later. He goes Diamondback. I'm like, Diamondback? Anybody want to guess what gold value rank this tank has in the Valiant season blue cards? If you said #1, you are correct. Unbelievable. I'm like, really, dude? This dude is like a 10,000 plus value tank. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. I'm just going to let this sit here while we're having the discussion. So this freak long hauls a Stockade for 12,000. Then that's last week. This week, he long hauls the Diamondback for another 10,000 plus. Now, you want to know what's funny? What's funny is that this was his second long haul card, as you saw. He got a black card for the first one this week. I mean, this guy's on a streak that's just ridiculous. He ended up getting like 525 gold on the other one. It's not a big deal. I mean, it was a good card, of course, but it's no Diamondback. So this is the kind of stuff that insults me when I see these messages. I mean, this guy's getting rich all by himself. Doing nothing but just playing long haul. So what this really means, I'm just joking, obviously, and that's the way we roll around here, is that do your long haul missions. Now, granted, there's almost no chance that you see in your own result a black card #1 value tank followed the next week by the #1 value tank from the blue cards. I've literally never seen this before. Now, clearly it must have happened somewhere. But the odds are this. I've already calculated this once before. For any specific card, well, actually, in this one, it's slightly different, but it's okay. I just recalculated it in my brain. That's what I do. What happens is each card has a 10% chance of being a tank. So that's where the 10 will come in for when we do the mathematics. It's real simple stuff. Of those cards that are prizes, there's 15. So basically what happens is, on a perfect even distribution, statistically, it would take you 150 cards to get any specific card, to have them all, okay? So the odds of you, if you had 150 cards, they'd all be different, and you randomly picked one, they're all face down. And if you picked one of those cards, your chances of getting the top card of the entire stash is 1 out of 150. When you do that for the blue or the black, that's fine. The red is 1 in 300. It's way harder. So to get the top blue card, 1 in 150 chances. To get the top black card, it's 1 in 150 chances. Now, when you take 2 selections, one from black, one from blue, and do this, in mathematics, we multiply. So the odds are 1 in 150 times 2, which means that is 1 divided by Two zeros, 22500, 22,500. You would have to expect to do this selection 22,500 times to get all of them. So he had pulled what is a 1 in 22,500 choices. That's the chance of getting this. That number is minuscule. So he has literally pulled the rabbit out of the hat. All right? Unbelievable. You're literally almost never going to see this again. So what can I say? The dude's a freak. And we helped him out. We helped him out last night, Top and myself, to work on his 5 in a row. That's why I wrote on the bottom of the message, you saw that I said, after all that work, we helped him out. Where's mine? So, and it's funny because Top himself twice in parties pulled. He goes, well, yeah, I have 2 cards. So he opens them up and he goes, oh, I got a tank. Oh, I got another tank. He did it twice. He pulled 2 tanks. Now, they weren't the top value tanks that he got. He just got 2 tanks, which is a 1 in 10 multiplied by a 1 in 10. If you just had 2 random cards, the chances of you getting tank and tank is 1 in 100. It's a 1% chance. And he's done that twice. This guy had the nerve, the temerity to pull the top value card from each one of the blue and black series of cards for the Valiant season. The only thing missing now is him somehow getting a red card and pulling the top value card there. I don't even know which one that is. I have looked and I would recognize it when I saw the list, but that's what I wanted to tell you. The thing is, the real lesson of this is, number one, we have to say congratulations to you, Wrong Way, dude. That is an awesome result that any of us would be more than proud to call our own. I'd be happy just to have a Diamondback, okay? But doing your long hauls, it pays off. I mean, that seems to be the appropriate phrase, right? So if you don't do long haul missions for whatever reason, oh, I never get anything good. Well, if you don't do them, you certainly don't. You know, there's another guy that's in our group. He's like, I don't get anything. I'm like, do your long hauls. Quit whining about it and go do your work. Well, he's got a couple of good cards after he had said that over the last 3 or 4 weeks. It's like, if you don't do it, you don't get anything. You're going to get 0, right? We do them every week. Pick up a long haul, 1 out of 10 cards, so about once a month in a long haul. In a long haul operation, you're going to get 2 a week times 4 weeks. That's about 8 cards there, plus 1 card for Tanker Rewards AAA like myself or Fish or Wrong Way. So that's 9 cards right there for free every month. That's about 1 tank on average that we get out of those cards. Hey, sometimes it might be 2, sometimes it might be 0. But at ballpark averages about 1 tank. We get about 1 free tank a month out of those cards by doing the operations. So you do the operations. You're going to get free gold, as you see here. It's a blue card. So blue cards give you free 150 gold, 100,000 silver, 1 garage slot, and 1 tank of whatever. And I haven't found out yet, but he has a lot of tanks. The odds are at least 50% that he has this tank. So this might be a 10,000 plus refund. Let's go find out what this is sold for in the store so we can calculate the refund. That'll be interesting, right? Okay, we are here in the premium tech tree, and we're going to use the filter to find out what we want. The Diamondback is a tank destroyer. Click on the triangle. Go down here, tier 8, click. Getting closer, and it's a British tank. Click British. There you go, Diamondback right there. There's a Diamondback, a Terrapin. Fish got 2 Terrapins in 1 pack a couple of months ago when it was the number 1 card in the black cards. So that's how I remember that one. G-Sor, I don't know, and I don't know this Vindicator. But let's go look at this Diamondback. The thing about this guy, oops, let's click off. There you go. Now this is the tank itself. You know, it's just, you know, more or less standard fixed gun tank destroyer like the American TS5 or Kanonenjagdpanzer or KJ Panzer German, or some of the ISU 122S is like this. The ISU 152 Slayer is like this. It's a fairly standard design for tank destroyers. Obviously very good. Not something that you necessarily have to have, but it's one of those, if you get it, it's really good. The first one I got like this was my ISU 130 Russian. That's what I got. So I just kept getting those. I got a bunch of those Russian ones like this. Okay. That's just what I got. I'm like, okay, cool, fine, no problem. I don't have any British. I don't have any American. I got a KJ Panzer. Probably that's the only other one I have. Just by luck of the draw. They're all good. There's a couple of French ones as well. I don't have those. It's just random luck. So by luck alone, I got a bunch of Russian ones. Okay, fine. Realistically, if you like the way it looks, and it does look really great, get it, whatever. If you don't have one, it's fine. I don't go and search out these kind of tanks to have specifically. If I get it in a card, fine. I'm happy with that. I don't need it because I already have several just like it, of different tiers, of course, 6, 7, 8. So that's the thing there, is that it's fantastic, and it'd be great to have if it shows up. If I don't get it, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. But a fantastic tank. But this dude, I think, is 10,700. The reason I say I think it is, that's what I recall it being, because take a look at this dude. Oh, actually, first let's look all the way around. That's a great skin with the sticks on the side of the turret, the cargo, the gas cans, the camo net, extra helmets, etc., etc. And then let's back away, and you'll see something that. Okay, let's look at the armor since we're here. Yikes, dude! Look at that. That's a freak. And good luck penetrating that dude. Man, I'm thinking this might be better than that Russian stuff that I have. All right, but here's the deal. This is a black box tank. This tank is rare. They don't sell this generally in the store. You can only get it when it's made as a special offer or through a card. So score and double score for Wrong Way. He got a Diamondback for nothing, and it's a black box ultra rare. Oh gee, thanks, man. So now we're gonna rag that jerk when we see him later this evening. No, not really. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just fun stuff. It's great to see people get great tanks. Whether you have them yourself or not, it's irrelevant. I'm always happy to see someone, even if he has 300 tanks, get one of these guys. And like I said, it's 50-50 to me that he probably has this tank. My guess is that he has it. I know Fish has it. But if he has this, that's a 10,000, it's like 700 refund. Dude, that's nasty. So that's the thing. Do your long hauls. Because what you can do, eventually you keep doing long hauls, you're going to get free tanks. Now, they're not all going to be a Diamondback, obviously. I don't have a Diamondback. I got a bunch of these tier 3s, though. And they count, too. You know, the last one of the tier 3s that I got was... I bought the Gross Tractor it was on sale for like $650 or something like that. Which is a good one. But the last one I got was a Su-76... tank destroyer, or as I call it, sniper tank. There you go. This was the last one I pulled from a card, which was, you know, pretty cool. So that's the thing. The lesson is, do your long hauls, because if you do your long hauls, this is what happens. You get free gold, and free gold equals free tanks. And then sometimes in the pursuit of your free gold, you also get free gold and a free tank like Wrong Way. So again, congratulations to you, Wrong Way. It was awesome. It's something anybody would be thrilled to have. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the stories. Please leave a like. Please subscribe. Tell your friends. It'll help if you can spread the word. I have a bunch more videos to make, a bunch of good things that I'm going to be talking about, including upcoming items for tomorrow, which is Tuesday, the next day for new sales in the store. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks again for watching.